Hello Scorpio, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Scorpio, today we're going to see who's coming towards you, but we're also going to see what it is that they want. So with all that being said, Scorpio, let's get started. For Scorpio, Sun, Rising, and Venus, who's coming towards Scorpio within the next 7 days? Okay, so we do have soulmate. So whoever this person is that's coming towards you, they definitely are your soulmate. I am definitely getting that. This person could be a water sign strongly. So a Scorpio like yourself, possibly even a Pisces. It doesn't necessarily have to be the case, but let me grab the card that fell. 1 second. Heart-to-heart conversations came out, but I'm not going to take it. All right, let's see. What does this person want? What does this person want? Okay. So we do have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And then we also have, this could be the one here at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, this could definitely represent a new person. Or this could definitely represent somebody that you currently find yourself connecting with. But we'll see. We'll see what's more so leaning towards. But let's look at soulmate. Tell me more about soulmate. So we do have the Judgment card. Okay, tell me more about soulmate. For some of you, you already have history with this person. For others of you, if this is a new person, you're going to find yourself essentially feeling like you've known this person your whole entire life, even though technically speaking, you know, you're just meeting them for the first time. So this could also indicate that you and this person have shared many past lives with one another. Tell me more about soulmate. You also have the Chariot, okay? Cancer energy. I'm getting fast movement. I'm getting fast movement here. For those of you who have been dealing with one another for quite some time now, this person could have rushed things with you. I am definitely getting that. For those of you where you're going to find yourself connecting with someone new, they're more than likely going to try to rush things with you, like rush into like a full-blown committed relationship. I am definitely getting also too that you might live at a distance from them. I am getting that as well. So this could definitely represent a new person. Scorpio, that lives at a distance from you. And if this is somebody that you've been dealing with for quite some time now, they might just live right at a distance from you. But we do have the Magician, and it came out in the reverse. I'm getting, why does it have to be so challenging? Why does it have to be so hard? Why does this have to be so challenging? Why does it have to be so hard? Let's look at the Magician, because I feel like this person's trying to manifest and create something with you into fruition, but it kind of looks like they're having a very difficult time for whatever reason. So let's look into that and see what's going on there. It could be dealing with a Virgo, possibly a Gemini. Tell me more about the Magician in the reverse. Okay, we have the Six of Swords. I'm getting distance here. This could be a long distance relationship for some of you. If that is the case, I feel like someone in this equation, whether it be you or them, is trying to essentially move. But it's like every time like they try to like prepare themselves to like, you know, save up and, you know, get their stuff in order so that way they can move, something ends up like happening. Like an unexpected expense is basically what I'm getting. I am definitely getting that. Part's not going to resonate for all of you, okay? Tell me more about the Magician. Somebody... Okay. For those of you where this is like a long distance relationship, there's a possibility that this person could very well be trying to like move like closer to where you live. But it's like every time like they try to like put money to the side, like, you know, something out of nowhere ends up happening. And they have to basically spend all the money that they basically saved. Is basically what I'm getting. For those of you where this has nothing to do with a long distance relationship, I feel like someone is going with the flow and someone's not. Like there's just, you know, a lot of resistance coming from a feminine energy in particular. I feel like this masculine energy is really going with the flow here and taking it day by day, but it's this feminine energy. Like there's just a lot of resistance coming from this feminine energy. It's like this feminine energy like finds themselves questioning like, okay, wait a minute. Like, do I really want this? Is this what's going to make me happy? You know, is being with this person going to make me happy? Is building a life with this person going to make me happy? It's like this feminine energy finds themselves asking themselves those questions. Because at the end of the day, this masculine energy knows what's going to make them happy, which is being with this feminine energy. But this feminine energy, it's like, but is that what's going to make me happy though? Like, is that truly what's going to make me happy? Okay, fair enough. All right, let's look at keep an open mind. Tell me more about keep an open mind. We do have the Six of Pentacles. Got the Three of Wands. And then we also have the King of Pentacles. Again, going back to that whole long distance relationship thing that I was getting, okay? I do believe that things are going to start to get better for this person financially, to the point where they will be in the position they need to be in financially to be able to move closer to this feminine energy. I am definitely getting that. So their financial situation will drastically improve, and they will be able to, you know, move closer to this feminine energy. I am definitely getting that. Now, not everybody's in a long distance relationship, but you know, for those of you where this has nothing to do with a long distance relationship, I just feel like this masculine energy knows who they want and what they want with this feminine energy. It's this feminine energy that needs to kind of get a little clear on like what's going to truly make them happy. Is it building towards a life with this masculine energy, or is it not? I just kind of feel like this feminine energy just doesn't want to make a mistake. You know what I mean? In other words, they don't want to run off into the sunset with this King of Pentacles and then later on regret it, you know, because this relationship is just not making them happy. You see what I mean? Listen, just to help this feminine energy, I guess, there's going to be times, like if this feminine energy were to decide to go off and pursue and establish a life with this masculine energy, there's going to be times where this feminine energy is going to find themselves experiencing some really, really good times with this masculine energy. And then there's going to be times where this feminine energy is going to experience some trying times with this masculine energy, some hard times with this masculine energy. It doesn't matter where you go or who you end up with. You're going to have your good moments with, you know, your partner, and you're going to have your really bad moments with your partner, to the point where you want to punch them in the throat, but you can't, because, you know, you're not trying to go to jail. You know what I mean? You got a lot to lose, Scorpio, so let's keep our hands to ourselves, but you know what I mean. If you are this feminine energy, I feel like I feel like this, like, how do I say this? Because this feminine energy is indecisive right now. It's like they don't know whether to go left or to go right, because they don't know if they go left, you know, if that is the right choice to make or not. You see what I mean? It's like they're trying to figure out where they want to be and what's ultimately going to make them happy at the end of the day. At the end of the day, whether it's with this masculine energy or not, only they could be able to obviously, you know, answer that question. But it starts with them going from within, to be completely honest. I think that deep down inside, they know, like they truly know what's going to essentially make them happy. They just need to trust that feeling and just make that choice, you know? No matter how scary it may be, they're just going to have to like just make that choice, whether that be, you know, deep down inside, something's telling them you would be very, very happy with this King of Pentacles. They need to just make that choice and just choose this King of Pentacles and go off and build a life with this King of Pentacles, no matter how scary it may get, you know what I mean? Or how scary it may be, you know what I mean? They're just going to have to make that choice. Now, if them being happy has nothing to do with this, you know, masculine energy, and has everything to do with, you know, them just focusing on them and their singlehood, well, they just need to make that choice and not be afraid to make that choice and just make it and follow through, you know, because I feel like fear is kind of standing in the way from this person making that final decision. I am definitely getting that. I am definitely getting that. They just don't want to make a mistake. Like they don't want to walk away from this King of Pentacles and then go back to like, you know, living their single life and then like regret it. But then they also don't want to go and pursue this masculine energy, because, you know, what if they regret it? You see what I mean? It doesn't really matter like which path this person chooses, because that's another thing that I'm kind of getting here. It doesn't matter which path this person chooses. If this person chooses a path of being single and alone, there's going to be times where this person's going to enjoy being single and alone. And there's going to be times where they're going to hate being single and alone. There's going to be times where they're going to love the hell out of this King of Pentacles. And there's going to be times where they're not going to be able to stand this King of Pentacles. It's like, it doesn't really matter which path they choose here. It's like, you're going to have some good times and you're going to have some bad times. That's it. Like, you're going to have some good times and you're going to have some bad times. The only difference is that if they were to choose the path of, let me go be with this King of Pentacles, when things do get trying and difficult, at least they'll have somebody by their side. Now, if things do get challenging and difficult and they're single and alone, well, then that's just something that they're just going to have to face on their own, which, I mean, I'm not worried about that, because this Queen of Pentacles comes off to me as somebody who can clearly take care of themselves. They don't really need a man or a woman for absolutely anything, which is great for them. But I guess that's the only difference, is that they would have somebody by their side that they could lean on if they ever needed to. Not saying that they need to, because they come off to me as somebody who can clearly take care of themselves, but you catch my drift. It doesn't really matter, like, which path they choose to go down. Like, yeah, you can go be single and alone. You're going to have your good days being single and alone. You're going to have your bad days being single and alone. You can go off and be with this King of Pentacles. You're going to have your good days with them, and then you're going to have your bad days with them. You know, so it's like, it's the same, you know. The only difference is if you're single and alone, well, you're gonna be single and alone, and you're gonna have some trying times, and you're gonna face those trying times by yourself. But I'm not really worried and concerned, because this Queen of Pentacles comes off to me as a very strong individual, very, very strong individual. So I don't know, the choice is entirely up to them, I guess. Or up to you if you are this feminine energy. But yeah, in regards to like what this, you know, masculine energy wants, so I just feel like they want to come together and really build towards a future here with this Queen of Pentacles. But it truly is up to this Queen of Pentacles at the end of the day, you know. All right, so that is what I have. Hopefully the reading helped, hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.